Hello, my beautiful wildflowers. How are you today? Alexis here with Haute Modesty. Here we are, Colourpop Friday, second one ever. And so today, I'm using the Strawberry Milkshake palette by Colourpop. And if you're interested in seeing how I got this look, please stay tuned. Okay, my beautiful wildflowers. I hope you guys are enjoying the Colourpop Fridays. Kind of hard to tell, right? Because this is the only second one. Well, today I want to introduce to you, in case you have never seen it, but this is from a August 1st release in 2020. It's called Strawberry Shake. And the color story for this, as you can imagine, is like a strawberry shake, right? And so it's a little more spring or summer appropriate, but you know, I want to bring color into the coldness and about the weather. And so kind of bring cheerfulness, I guess. So here's the color story. Oh, no way. You know what, guys? You did see what just happened, right? This palette, this right here, it just totally fell out. And this is brand new. And I should have known something was up because, you know, I kept it even though there's this little gouges here and there. And so I'm glad I caught it on video. And I'm going to leave it in just so you'll know what it's like to be a life of a YouTuber, right? And so that was kind of funny. I'm going to leave that as a blooper, just so you know. It's a nice color. Unfortunately, I won't be able to use it. It just broke into pieces and I just finished cleaning it up. But anyway, as I was saying, this palette was released in 2020 on August 1st as part of the like the fruit series, and prior to this was the orange, and I believe following this was the watermelon. And so yeah, I was gonna do this look for you with using this palette, and you know what, I'm still gonna do it. Why not? Because there's still what, eight other colors that I can use. And unfortunately, that was the very nice color that I would have used on the inner, and that was a metallic, and that was not a glitter. This palette has glitter, metallic, and matte shades. And they're all kind of like a strawberry pinky shades and different, I guess, progression. And so I'll go ahead and still use this and see what I could come up with. And yeah, no need to send it back or complain about it. It is what it is. I'll just buy another one if I like the palette. And, you know, it is, like I said, it is what it is. But so let's just get it started, okay? Okay, as you can see, I did prep my eyelids. I used the Anastasia by Beverly Hills. That, you know, it's one of my favorites. And as well as, again, Anastasia of Beverly Hills. This is the Brow Wiz. And this is an ash brown, okay, which gives it that darker color. Okay, that's that. Okay, so let's get started. Well, the first color I will use as a transition is this color here. It's named Woke, okay? And I will go in with a somewhat of a fluffy brush, okay? And even though I am using the same brush, set of brushes that I used on my Glam Light tutorial, I am getting a little bit more kick up on this palette. Let's see. You know, I'll be honest with you. I don't know if there's something wrong with this palette, like it's old or, you know, I don't know. That was kind of totally weird and random. That thing just like popped right out, right? So, yeah. You know, it's not as bad, actually. It looks like the initial dip in, maybe I went in a little bit rough, but now that this brush has picked up the pigments, it seems to be okay. It's not a whole lot of kick up, just a little bit, just a tiny bit. It's right there, as you can see. But nothing, you know, to stress over. Definitely no. And you know how I like to, when I create a transition, what I like to do is I like to go into the crease and then work my way out because I don't want the dark colors being above my crease. I just want to blend this out. You know, one thing I'm noticing about this specific palette is more that I'm actually buffing it out, I'm losing color. So not sure if I'm over buffing or it's just, you know, specific to this palette, but let's see. And I think more and more that, you know, we do the Colourpop Fridays, we're going to see that if it's a trend of the color or is it just, you know, in their formula. So yeah, with a more precise brush, let's go into the crease with my Milkshake, which is this bright color here. Okay. Oh, this is such a pretty color. It really is. But I want to keep it really tight into my crease because if I don't, I think it's going to run with the other color and it will kind of, you know, undo the color. Like I said, it is quite, you can blend it out if you work it too much on these. I'm just going back and forth like a, you know, windshield wiper motion as usual. Okay, next we'll go in with a little bit longer of a crease brush and we will go ahead into this color called Daiquiri for the outer corners and also the inner corner. And you know, I wanted to try, it is the brush. I actually had some back and forth with Carlos, and he had asked, you know, it's weird that I didn't get kick up on the other pan as far as the Glam Light one, but I was using totally synthetic. And so now that I'm using the real goat hair, there is a bit more kick up. So there it is. I think you can see that. So just want to let you know. I know Dana at one point, she had mentioned it when we were actually talking about it initially. You know, could it be that it's because it is a little bit rougher? And she's correct. And that it is that case. So... And what I like to do is I don't blend out each step a lot of times. Like this, the pink is really strong there. The color, what was it? My watermelon, or no, my Milkshake is still very strong in line. And what I like to do is I really like to blend towards the end once I have the color in. I know that sounds weird, but it's just that I don't want to keep blending and blending and blending and losing color and then, you know, come back over and over. So I leave the blending pretty much to the end nowadays. And let's go with the inside here. And because I wanted to use this color for the inner. Okay. You know, this color is not like I imagine it would be. In the pan, it looks kind of like brick. You see that? But it's coming off more pink, like neon pink. This is very strange. Okay, now let me just blend this out. And I'm using the same brush that I used without adding additional shadow. And this is the one that I use for transition. So I just want to go ahead and blend it out a little bit. But not too much though, because I don't want to lose the color. And as you notice, these color kind of blended all into one color to me. I mean, it doesn't look, there's no difference, right? There's no depth. And so, I don't know. You know what? I think I'm going to go back into the crease with this darker color here and see if that'll help kind of separate the three colors. You have to remember, this is three colors. So I will use a synthetic brush again, just so I don't kick up unnecessarily. And yeah, this seems to be better, but there's still a little bit of kick up as usual. Okay. And this shade here is, let's see, it's called Shake It Up. And that's the darker color here on the corner. Trying to bring up the darkness a little bit of depth, you know, make it 3D instead of like this really flat color that it ended up being. And it doesn't look, the colors don't look that similar in a palette, but when you blend it, it kind of like blends together. Okay, that's better. At least this is giving a little more depth and darkness. And next, I want to give it something different, floating in the middle, kind of like halo eyes. You know, here I am with the halo eyes again. And I like to go out with this kind of like a champagne orange color. So that way I can break it up instead of making it all pink. And this one is called Berry Fine. Berry Fine? Is it right? Yeah, Berry Fine. And so let's try it with the brush first. And if it doesn't work out, then we will go in with the finger. And I'm hoping that this is a metallic and not a glitter. So here we go. Oh yeah, it works. Oh yeah, it works very good. I think it would be a lot more. Let's see. Let's go in with the, ooh, nice and creamy. Oh yeah, much better, much easier. Okay, let's go with the other side. And I will definitely have to blend this out. Unfortunately, my fingers are so fat, so I can't get a precise, you know, color here. Maybe if I use like all 5 fingers. Okay, and I don't want to blend this color out too much, so let me just go ahead and use the brush to blend it out. And let me just get a fluffy brush to kind of fluff out the colors and separate the colors out a little bit. See if I can get that to happen. Okay, and as the last step, I think I will go ahead and let me make sure this is not glitter. It's not glitter. Go in with paper straw, this color here, and to kind of go under the brow and see how that works out. Okay, it's a shame that the palette actually shattered, because that would have been perfect color actually to go in, you know, on the inside and on top here, right under the brow. So, but of course, it's okay. And I could always take a color out of another palette, but nah, let's just stick with this and see what we can make out of it. And, you know, I don't know if I like this enough to buy another one, to be honest with you, because I don't, all the color, how many looks can you possibly make with this? I mean, I don't think a whole lot, to be honest. I mean, adding some glitter here and there and change it up that way, but I just don't see it to be that flexible. And I think I have other colors that are similar to this, so I think I'm going to just, like, you know, forego it and just put it in my my makeup graveyard. Yeah, I said makeup graveyard. I have a little box that I put all the things that I don't want and to get rid of, and it's a little plastic tub that I started, so that way I can get rid of some of this stuff if I don't want it. So we'll see. Okay, all right, that's that. And so I think that's it for the eye look, but I will do the rest and be right back and give you my thoughts. Okay, my beautiful wildflowers, here I am. And so what do you think? I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, I really do enjoy these colors, and I think it is my color story. But I just wanted to let you know about this palette. You remember I discussed sometimes there are pigments that are not safe to be near the eyes. Okay, there's 3 of such colors in here. And I used all 3 of them, actually. It's called, oh no, except for one, because one is a glitter. It's called Take a Sip, which is in the center. And then we have My Milkshake and Daiquiri, which according to their markings back here is not safe for the eyes. And if you remember, Colourpop will signify which ones you should not use close to the eyes, and it's here with the little asterisk, and it'll give you the little statement here, so if you look for it. And so like I said, the colors are, I'll show you on a palette because it might be easier, okay, is this center one here, which is definitely a glitter. And then the other one is this piece here, My Milkshake. And then the other one is the daiquiri piece right there, okay? And let me just make sure that is correct on this palette as well, because it's on the box, but I didn't look and see. Yep, that's correct. So those are the 3 colors that are not eye safe according to Colourpop themselves. Colourpop themselves. Okay, so what I did was I went off camera and I did finish my look using my usual MAC mascara, and along with my, this is Pat McGrath lipstick, and I got it in a mini because, you know, I wasn't really sure about the quality, but I really love her lipsticks. That's it right there. I don't have any lip liner on, actually. And then as far as my blush, I did use my Charlotte Tilbury, this color here, which is Pillow Talk. And as far as the highlighter, I did use the MAC, the holiday collection. Do you remember that? I'm not sure if this is still available, but I use this white color here to give it that nice color, and also at the Cupid's bow. But that's about it. Okay, so what do I think about this palette? You know, I usually do like a 5 thumbs up or 5 star. I need to make up my mind. Is it going to be 5 thumbs up or 5 stars? Let's do thumbs up, okay? Just because we have 5 thumbs. Anyway, so I just want to be different. So as far as the price point, it's definitely good. It is $12 a palette, and I did forget to tell you that. And you can pick this up for $12 and probably less than that now, because like I said, it did come out in early 2020 or mid 2020, August 1st. And so that gives it, you know, that's a good thumbs up. As far as the quality of the shadows, I'll give it a thumbs up. The quality of shadows is fine. And there, like I said, there was minimal, you know, kick up on a pan. And definitely no fallout. Okay, so that's definitely a plus. And third thumbs up is, can I give it a thumbs up for the color story? I can give it for the color story. But I don't know. It looks so different in the pan, but when you put it together, it's really, it doesn't blend out. It kind of blends together. So I don't know, but I have to give it, the color story is cohesive. I mean, look at the colors. They are cohesive. And maybe it's just, you know, how I used it and which I used it with. And maybe I need to blend in some of these other lighter color and the brown colors with it. And so I'm going to give that a thumbs up. So that's 3 thumbs up. And as far as the mixture of, I could have really done without the glitter in the center because, yeah, no, I don't know. It's just not my thing. But I know plenty of people out there love it. And being that there is only one glitter, I'm going to go ahead and give it a half a star. And so, but that's about it. I think I'm going to say a 3.5 for this palette. I think, is it tainting me because this thing just broke and fell right out? Maybe. Would I have given it a complete 4 stars if it wasn't for that fact? I don't know, maybe. But, you know, I can't go back on that piece, right? Because I'm only human. But I'll give it a 3.5 stars. Good price point. Nice color story. Colors blend well together, but too well as it blends into one. But, yeah. That's it. So if you've had any experience with this palette, please let me know below. Let me know what you think about it. And so in the future, I can take a look. And you know, I meant to do a official scorecard type of thing with these palettes, and I'm going to work on that. And I'm trying to improve the videos as they come along. And of course, this is only a second video from Colourpop Friday, on Colourpop Friday. So let me know if you have any ideas or any feedback, okay? And so if I added any value, please hit like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I'm going to give you a moment. Okay, did you subscribe? Thank you so much. Okay, my beautiful wildflowers, thank you so much for spending your moments with me today. And since this is Friday, please have a good and safe weekend. And just remember, never sweat the small stuff. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.